Okay, sorry for interrupting this video. I just thought that maybe you wanna know that you can gonna get a skin for free. Yes, absolutely for free, okay? So all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below your ID, your in-game name, and the skin that you want, which is under 300 diamonds, okay? And you'll have a chance of winning that for free, okay? You'll find more information down in the description, okay? But sorry, let's gonna jump back into this amazing video. What's up, people, and welcome to this video. So I got some exciting news for you guys, especially if you ever played a tank, a mage, or a support, which you want to keep playing. I got some really exciting news for you guys. So basically, they're gonna be buffing a ton of heroes, gonna be reworking a few heroes and stuff like that. But first of all, I'm gonna be showing you this picture. So this is a picture which they uploaded to their Facebook page saying developer update battle related changes. So here we can see stronger tank and mages. I'm not completely sure what they mean by stronger tanks and mages. Maybe that they mean that these three are stronger or that they will become stronger. I'm not completely sure. Either way, we can see first here Tigreal, then we can see Franco, then we can see Gord, and then we can see hero which is not visible. So we can see here skill changes. They're gonna be chasing a skill for Tigreal, a skill for Franco, and a skill for Gord. And we can also see new equipment there at the bottom, but we're gonna be talking more about that in a second because I actually do got some information on those items, okay? But first, we're gonna take a look at what they will gonna replace on Tigreal, Gord, and Franco. So first of all, here we have Tigreal. So you can see that the skill which they're gonna change is his passive, and his passive is currently each attack will increase the hero's physical and magic resistance, stacking up to 5 layers. The effect increased with the level. So basically, they were gonna change his passive, which is really exciting. In my opinion, you don't really use his passive a lot, you don't really think about his passive. You use it sometimes, but like it's just, you never really think about it. So they're gonna be changing that, which I think is pretty cool. Then they're also gonna be changing Gord's passive, as you can see right there. That's the passive which they're gonna be changing, and currently his passive is this. Most of you probably don't even know this. After dealing an ability damage to an enemy, he will add a magical amplifier effect to the target. Subsequent ability damage dealt to the target will cause extra 10% damage, stacking up to 10 times and lasting 5 seconds. So that's a really complex passive right there. Most of you probably don't even get what it means, me neither. I do kind of get what it means, but like, I really enjoyed it. They're gonna be changing this out. And same goes for Franco. They're gonna be changing out his passive, which I also think is real great. I just learned what his passive is, okay? Because his passive is so irrelevant. You never think about that. When out of combat, the hero increases all movement speed by 10% and regens 0.5% of maximum HP per second. So they're also gonna be changing this passive. So all these 3 heroes are gonna be changed. The last hero, we don't know who it is, but they're gonna be changing more heroes apparently. So let's gonna jump into the equipment here at the bottom. All new equipment. So we can see an equipment under Tigreal right here, which looks like some kind of a spear. Then under Franco we have a boot, and then under Gord we have some kind of a mage item, obviously. So I do got some information about this, and I do have a lot of text which I'm gonna read through. Here we have buff the early game of mages and tank, as well as skill progression. In the current patch, marksman's heroes have a clear advantage. It is common to see double marksman setup doing alright in the early game and being unmatched in late game. On the other hand, if tanks and mages fails to accumulate a lead in the early game, they will eventually fall behind in items, causing them to fall into a vicious cycle. This is not what we want to see, which is why we're adjusting the early game powers of tank and mages, so they are not like the marksman's class who are dependent on items. So basically what they're saying in this small text right here is that they're gonna increase the powers of mages and tanks just overall. Go ahead and increase their stats early game, so they're not as dependent on items, okay? So they will just go ahead and be a lot stronger in early game, and that will gonna make them clear waves and get more gold eventually and get more items, and not so they fall behind, which I think is amazing. And probably a lot of you guys as well, which are playing mages and tanks and supports, are really happy about this. I think it's goddamn amazing. A small story, I never see a tank when I play solo, okay? People are just picking mages I mean, marksmen and like fighters and stuff like that, they never pick a tank, so I always have to pick tank. So I think it's really good that they finally makes tanks a lot stronger as well as supports. So here, now we're gonna talk a bit about the items. So the first item that can help mages wave clear. So I was gonna read a little bit about that. Every mage player has probably experienced being unable to clear a wave, only to have the gold and experience soon to be swept away by marksmen. Now we're hoping to balance the hero tweaks along with that of the released items in order to allow mages to more optimal lane showing. So basically, there will be a new item which will gonna help mages take down minions a lot faster, clear waves a lot faster, and this I think is really great because when you are a mage and you're playing like mid lane or you're going in bot lane or whatever, and you're the only one there, you don't really want to use your abilities to clear the minions because you're just gonna lose mana. But you want to go and clear the minions as fast as possible, so go ahead and use your auto attacks, but it takes so long because you're dealing like no damage at all with your auto attacks. So they will apparently go ahead and add an item which will go and help you clear minions, which I think is goddamn amazing. I'm not completely sure how they will do that, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting some more information on this item, how exactly it will go ahead and work. But let's go take a look at the next item. Item that can improve tanks' ability to provide assistance. So far it sounds amazing. We need that assistance from the tanks. Most tanks have a low mobility, that is very true. Impact on their ability to help teammates or initiate team fights. We do not wish to see tanks wasting large amount of time transferring the map, which is why we are designing items to help. Tanks reach the battle on time in order for them to do their role. So basically what they're saying, this item which we're gonna get for the tank, basically a tank item, is gonna be an item which we're gonna help the tank's ability to get more mobility. Okay, I said that a bit wrong, but basically what I think is there will be some kind of a item which we're gonna give them some movement speed, like a short period increased movement speed, like sprint, something like that. Or just something which will gonna make them get more mobility. It sounds really interesting. Definitely looking forward to get some more information on that item as well, but we just have to wait until we get some information. So optimizing the support class economic income. Okay, so as you probably know, when playing a support, you don't really get a ton of gold, okay? But now they're gonna go and add an item which will gonna get you more gold, I would guess, but let's gonna read what it says here. Diligent support babysits the marksman in the early game, but the mid game eventually falls behind in terms of equipment, meaning they become an easy initiation target for the enemy. The released items will help them improve the gold income of these players who contribute so much to the team. So basically, like I said earlier before we read this, like they fall behind in gold because they don't deal a ton of damage. Their abilities are mostly focused on helping their teammates or just crowd controlling the enemies. They don't really have abilities which can clear waves fast, which can gonna clear creeps fast in the jungle. So basically they were gonna add an item which will make support be able to get more gold, which I think is really great, okay? Because how often do you see a Rafaela in the game? They have definitely made I definitely see more Rafaelas now than what I used to do. I'm not completely sure why. I think people notice that we have a Rafaela in the game, but they will definitely gonna make so Rafaelas and just Nanas and different kinds of supports being more relevant to the game by doing this, and I think that's amazing because I like never see a Rafaela, okay? Never, like it's close to never, okay? I definitely see Estes quite often, but like Rafaela and Nana, I can't barely remember last time I actually seen someone play them. The last week or something like that. So I think it's really cool that they're actually doing that. Definitely looking forward to getting some more information on this. Guys, comment down below what you think about these changes, about changing Tigreal, Gord, and Franco, and another hero, and what you think about switching their passive out. And also comment down below what you think about them buffing mages, tanks, and supports. And these new items, just a lot of information here, a lot of good information. But anyway guys, that was all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope I will see you in the next video guys. But as always, thank you for watching.